Welcome to my presentation for CIS 225. This is Chapter 9, User Productivity Tools. We are going to take a look at some of the user productivity enhancements in Windows 7, Windows Explorer, Search, and Internet Explorer 8. In Windows 7, the way information is displayed in Windows Explorer has been changed to make browsing files easier. Windows Explorer is accessed by clicking the File Folders icon on your taskbar. In the left pane, there is a favorites listing of your desktop, downloads, and recent places you have visited. Then there are your libraries and quick access to your computer, drives, and your network. Libraries are a new feature in Windows 7 that simplifies access to data. Each library documents music, pictures, videos, displays the files from multiple locations. This is easier for a user because they can look into a single library instead of trying to remember which of the several locations the item they are looking for might be located. You can arrange the files in your library by folder, date, or other properties. You can modify the locations that are included in the library. You can add local folders, removable storage, or file shares on remote computers or servers. Some issues to consider, though, are when you view the root of a document library, you are seeing the combined contents of all included locations. So you need to avoid having two files or folders with the same name in multiple locations. When you browse down into a folder from the root of a library, you are viewing a specific location, and any files created are in that specific location. If you are viewing the root of a library and create a new file or folder, the new item is created in the location specified as the save location in the properties of the library. As with previous versions of Windows, you can adjust how you view your files and folders, the size of icons, whether details are displayed, and by list or tiled. Windows 7 introduced Arrange By options to help organize information, and it is only available in the libraries. Arranging files sorts the files in a library based on file properties. The file properties are indexed by Windows Search and used to create lists of files that are displayed. Windows 7 introduces several new features for managing the windows you have open for applications. Snap simplifies the sizing of windows. You can automatically size windows to the full height of the screen or arrange windows side by side. You can also maximize a window. All of these are accomplished by using your mouse to drag the window or the edge of the current window to the desired location. Shake minimizes all windows except the current window. To use it, click on the title bar of the current window and shake it back and forth. All other windows are minimized. Peek allows you to see the desktop without minimizing all of the open windows. You hover the mouse over the button in the far right corner of the taskbar to make open windows transparent. There are arrow-specific enhancements as well. Hovering your mouse over an application on the taskbar presents a live thumbnail of the application. If you have several applications open at the same time, this can help you quickly identify the contents and select the one you want without having to view the full application. Other arrow enhancements include live icons, window flip, and window flipped 3D. When you view files in Windows Explorer, instead of seeing a generic icon that represents the document type, you see a live thumbnail of the file content. Windows XP offered live thumbnails for picture files and videos, but Windows 7 has improved this management feature to include other document types such as Word documents and Excel spreadsheets. When you are changing between multiple windows by using the Alt tab, Windows Flip shows you live thumbnails of the applications. And Windows Flip 3D shows you the contents of each window when you are changing between multiple applications and organizes the windows in a lineup. The desktop search engine that Windows 7 offers is greatly improved over the file searching previously found in XP. Search has been integrated into almost every window in the user interface. It is faster by indexing function included in the operating system. After a search is complete, you are also presented with options to further your search and search again in libraries, computer, custom, or internet. The indexing service included in Windows 7 is automatically enabled so all users can immediately get the benefit of index-based searches. Also, the index is updated each time a file is changed so that search results are current. Internet Explorer history, offline files, the Start menu, and users are indexed by default. You can add additional search locations depending on your needs. You can also define which file types are indexed and how those files are indexed. You can configure additional index settings on the Index Settings tab that control a variety of characteristics such as file settings, troubleshooting, and the index location. The most basic file metadata are characteristics such as file name, creation date, and modified date. Other types of files may have additional metadata. Since metadata is included in the index, it is useful to create additional metadata for files. Create tags that contain additional metadata for organizing your data. You might try adding a tag to all project files so it is easy to search for them, or add the photographer's name to pictures. When you have completed a search, you have the option to save the search. A saved search is a virtual folder that contains the file matching the search query. If you have configured a tag for all files pertaining to a certain project, you can create a saved search for files with that particular tag. When you want to view those files, you access the virtual folder that represents the saved search, which includes all files regardless of their location. Files listed in a saved search virtual folder are dynamically updated as new files are added to the index. Internet Explorer 8 is the web browser included with Windows 7. It is critical to understand certain areas of Internet Explorer as part of computer support. The Security tab in the Internet Options for Internet Explorer allows you to set security options. Websites you connect to are grouped into zones, and each zone can have a different security level selected. The zones are Internet, Local Intranet, Trusted Sites, and Restricted Sites. All zones have a security level by default, but you also have the option to use custom settings for precise control over the security of your computer. Another security feature in Internet Explorer 8 is the Smart Screen Filter. This tool warns you when you're about to access a website that is known to install malicious software or is used as part of a phishing attack. Microsoft maintains this list, and you can report new unsafe sites. Some of the user features include tabbed browsing, the ability to open a new tab within the current window. This makes it fast and easier to switch between multiple websites. You can also open a new web page in a new window if desired. RSS, Really Simple Syndication, is used by Internet Explorer 8 to display information from websites you have selected. Websites that update current topics like news or discussion groups distribute some of their content as an RSS feed. When you subscribe to an RSS feed, you get a summary of new articles, and you can just click on the link to read the entire article. Web slices are small pieces of content from a website that notify you that there is an update. This is useful for keeping track of content that updates on a regular basis without needing to keep going into the website to check and see if it's been updated. A number of new privacy features have been included with Internet Explorer 8. In-private browsing allows you to access the Internet without any information being stored in cache or history. This is especially useful if you are using a public computer and don't want anyone to easily identify the websites you have been on. In-private filtering allows you to control whether information about you is being sent to advertisers that embed their content in other websites. Tools included in Internet Explorer 8 to enhance the browsing experience and increase manageability are Pop-up Blocker, which prevents most of those annoying pop-up advertisements from displaying. Compatibility View provides backward compatibility for websites and applications that were targeted for previous versions of IE. Microsoft also maintains this list, and Internet Explorer 8 automatically downloads the updates. When you visit a website from the list, Compatibility View is automatically enabled. Add-ons are attractive to users because they promise easy searching and fun icons for email messages, but are often poorly written, causing computer instability, or laced with spyware. Previously, they have been difficult to find and remove, but Internet Explorer 8 includes a new Manage Add-ons tool that makes it easier to identify, disable, or remove unwanted add-ons. And that concludes my presentation. We did have a question. Windows 7 has introduced several new features for managing the windows you have open for applications. Can you name 3 of the ones that I mentioned earlier? And the answer would be Snap, Shake, Peek, Arrow Specific, Live Taskbar, Live Icons, Windows Flip, and Windows Flip 3D. Thank you very much. Have a great day.